We're pumped. We're ready. We're an open book. We're ready.
I am your sunshine when you're down. I am that super river flow. I am the memory that you hold on to. I am the psychic that won't leave. Always a trick for you up my sleeve. I am the mirror that you look through, but you see.
What's up, Beyerle Bunch?
Welcome back to the channel.
I'm Gabriel.
I'm Rachel.
And now we're at 1,000 subscribers. Well,
Yay.
over 1,000. It's like 1,016 or something like 19.
Thank you guys for the support.
So,
we appreciate
thank
each
you,
and every
everyone.
one of you. And we'll keep doing this. We'll keep putting in our all.
That's right. So now we're going to do the famous requested video of how we met.
The most requested of all
right.
on this channel. And it's funny because even in our lives, that's the most asked question.
Mhm.
So stay tuned, guys. This is how we met.
I'll go all the way back from the start before I came there.
Do you want to start or I start?
Yeah, I was going to start.
Okay.
Right?
So yeah,
Okay.
our journey begins with him. So
Yeah.
you start.
So I was talking to a buddy of mine who told me about how expatriates end up making more money, and he told me about different opportunities and stuff. So I started researching it, and I found some jobs that had that. I was kind of stuck in a job that it wasn't really feeling too good, and it was in a difficult place in my life. So I needed some change. So I looked at the jobs. I started applying for a whole bunch of ones. I mean, I should.
Yeah.
And then I got a call, an email back about one, and then they wanted to set up a phone interview. So I did the phone interview, and then everything went okay. And then I found out later they were wanting to know what package I had and this and that, and they were wanting to move up speedy with it because it takes a while to set it up, and then the time zone differences and stuff. But it was in Zambia. I basically put a notice in for my job. I start getting all my affairs in order, and then I just fly over there.
Yeah.
And then I was working there for a while, and lo and behold, I run into this beautiful woman, and then she'll take over this part. Because she has a different perspective than I have with it.
I was hanging out at a mall in Lusaka called Mandeville, and I was like my friend's daughter at the time. So this guy thinks he's clever and walks up to me and says, "Oh, your daughter is, sweet or something like that," and asking if he could get us something. So I'm like, no, I don't know you.
That's real smooth.
Oh my gosh. So she's so smitten by him, and she's excited to see him, and
And
I'm just not even having it.
I love her version.
So at this point, I decided to get any information to him, but when he asked my name, she says, "Oh, this is Rachel Didi." So she obviously said my name, and this guy kind of looks me up, and the next time we met, he had messaged me on Facebook, right?
And and I gotta say, she was actually extremely popular on Facebook. I don't think I was pushing 100 friends. She was way beating me in friends, so I didn't know what kind of relationship status she was having, but
no, not really.
It was way more than mine.
But yeah, so after he messaged me, he was getting out of a very toxic relationship, and I was getting out of a long-term relationship. So I'm like, you know what? Why not? I met this guy. He seems okay. My friend's daughter, who I was really close to, liked him. So we're like, okay, let's set up a date.
When you don't look for love, that's when love falls into your lap.
Right,
I was looking for love for a while, and nothing kept panning out.
That's true.
So.
That's so true. And our first date, we went to Nando's in Indola.
They got really good chicken.
Yeah, and we just ate and chatted away. So during this date, I realized that he kept looking at the door. I'm like, are you waiting for somebody? And then he tells me about how he was a police officer, and He always likes to get to know his environment.
Always
and-
find out what exits are before I end up going to a place.
Right.
Find out different people that's in there, how they carry themselves.
And
A
this
lot
is
of
so weird
hypervigilance.
because that's how I am. Like, I always like to check my surroundings. Not that I'm like being nosy with what other people are doing, but just because I like to see what's around me. And yeah, that's how we set it up from that date. And we've been together now 7 years.
Yeah.
But the next video that we're gonna do is the Q&A.
Yeah.
And we would like you guys to submit any questions that you have about us, any assumptions, anything. Since we have this one answered, and
That's
it's
right.
going to be like the least asked question.
And we don't forget. So, I mean, if you guys send us stuff, we do review the comments. It may not be the same hour,
Yeah.
but we'll end
before
up
they
getting
end
to
up
it, and we'll end up getting a response.
Right.
We may be plotting and planning if it's a couple days before we respond,
That's right.
but we'll get to it. So
Always.
we don't leave anyone behind.
Yeah. So that is how we met.
That's right.
I love you.
Nice and short and sweet. Love you too. You didn't really like me at first.
It's not that I didn't like you. It's just that I was
You know you loved me at first.
skeptical, but
Not
now
skeptical.
now I'm like
Come on, man.
I'm glad I didn't miss like a love opportunity.
You wouldn't have missed it.
So yeah, that is our love story and how it began, and
Mm.
this is where we are now.
I wouldn't have let her get away. I would have keep doing everything. Even stalkerish tendencies, maybe.
Yeah, so guys, thank you again for 1,000 subscribers.
Yeah, thank you.
This was
we'll
our
keep it going.
promise to do the 1,000 subscribers, how we met, and here we are.
Yep. So make sure questions and answers. We're pumped. We're ready. We're an open book. We're ready.
Yeah, you can message us on our Facebook page, The Beyerle Bunch, or our Instagram page, The Beyerle Bunch, or our Twitter page, The Beyerle Bunch, and we will get back to you.
That's right.
Today's shout out goes to Chisanga Muranga Beauty Care for commenting here in our videos. And if you want to shout out, all you have to do is leave us a genuine comment, and at the end of it, comment the word here, and we'll know to give you a shout out in our next vlog.
Yeah. All right.
Bye.
Beyerle's out.
Okay. You know.
No.